everybody, Steve here, back at the bench again. I was hoping to be able to show you my completed model build tonight. It's Saturday, January 23rd. I was hoping to be able to present a video of the completed build, but I got distracted this weekend and got working on my YouTube channel and making an introduction video. And I got back to the bench this afternoon and found a few more things that needed to be done. So what I'm going to do tonight is make a short video to show a review of this kit, my impressions of it. It's again the Monogram 1926 Mack Bulldog tank truck. There's very little flash. There's a lot of detail in these pieces, although it seemed like every piece I had to sand off seam lines. There was a few little minor issues I had with the fitting on the instructions here. These are some issues that I had. On the back brake drum there was just one piece here that was a little bit too long, and I just had to sand that off a little bit, shave it off a little bit of the plastic in order to get that to fit. On the side hinge panels, as you can see here, the hinges didn't quite line up, so they just had to be sanded back a little bit in order to fit together properly. The rubber tires had a lot of rubber flash on them and had to be trimmed up with nail trimmers. There was one error in the instructions. There's a flywheel cover here. There's two pieces. Now they call this here the front piece, and this is the rear piece. Back cover. You glue those together, and then they show that going on this way with what they call the back cover facing forward, and it attaches to the firewall under the transmission. When I went to put this on, it didn't look right. This was up against the flywheel when I thought the open part should be up against the flywheel. I decided I was going to put it on the other way around, and it worked out. And then I happened to stumble across the box again in my stash, and there's a picture on the box of the bottom of the truck. I don't know if you can see that right here. It shows the flywheel cover the way I think it should be. So the instructions are backwards. When you put the flywheel cover on, you have to do the opposite of what the instructions say. Again, this is correct. This is the back cover. This is the front cover. This, you would turn it around and put this little grill part facing towards the back. I have my model here. Maybe you can see it better here. That this flat part here would have been up against the flywheel, where the open part here goes around the flywheel, and that's what would, I guess, keep it from flying off. So that's one major error in the instructions. So that was taken care of. Okay, I'm back. This is the other reason why I haven't finished today. When I opened my bag of parts to see what was left, I found these parts here. Now these parts are included with the kit, but they don't show up on the instructions, and they don't show up on the box art. I'm going to insert a picture showing them on the sprue with the part numbers. And I spent some time today on YouTube looking at videos and pictures of the actual trucks to try and figure out where these go. There's this little piece here, two pieces. I just have it taped together. It's like a little tank. Looks like a little tank of some kind with a little spout on one end. And I saw that it looked like it was in one of the videos of a dump truck, and it was in the frame at the back between the rear tires. I'm not sure, and it seemed to have a pipe connected to this end, and then the pipe ran all around the inside of the frame. So I'm not sure if it's a gas tank or hydraulics for a dump or what it is, but I'm not going to use it on my build. The other thing is there's 3 lanterns and 2 headlights. So what I've done now is I've been painting these. I've painted gunmetal on here and brush painted some red on there, and I'll weather those up a little bit. And of course they have the glass lenses, one for each side, so I had to drill holes in the front frame for those. And then there's 3 lanterns, and if I can show you that. Now I had to drill holes for those as well. 2 go on each side of the, well, where the doors would be if there were doors. So I've painted that flat black. I'm going to try and weather it up a little bit, and some gunmetal on the frame. There's another lantern here that hangs, and it's got a little lining pin in the back. Now I figured out that goes on the back of the frame as a kind of a tail light. Unfortunately, they give you a little red tail light, so yesterday or last night I painted that up with the signal light red, and I attached it here on the back of the frame. Now there's a hole here and a hole here, and that's where that lantern would go, although it would probably look like it's upside down if it goes in that way with that little pin, that little pin there in the top hole would go like that. So that's glued into place, that little light there. So I'm going to have to see if I can snap that off and drill it out to try and get that, oops, if I don't lose it now, this little lantern in there. I'm thinking I don't need extra parts, and the more detail the better, right? So I'm going to try and put that on there. Maybe they're designed for a different version of the kit. Like I say, they don't show up on the instructions or the box art, but I'm going to work on that, weather them up, attach them as best I can, and hopefully I'll have a final video up soon. Thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye for now.